to King of the Table 13. Welcome to Bali's Casino Resort. I'm joined here in the commentary position by the White Hawk, Paul Lynn. Paul, this thing is bristling.
The energy is exactly what I expected, man. I'm loving it.
Jerry Cadorette of Massachusetts, USA. Look at the visual, the size of Levan Saginashvili. This man is the super heavyweight champion of the world. The East versus West super heavyweight title. And Jerry Cadorette gets his opportunity to face him here. And you can see that venom and aggression from Levan.
We're seeing something similar to what we saw with Jerry and Hermes. See Levan cutting off Jerry's wrist and lining up bone to bone.
Real explosion of aggression there off the back of that first pin. And look at this on the replay, Paul. Jerry trying to get that stop. He'll look to try and just put any kind of fatigue into the hand and wrist of Jerry Cadorette.
Absolutely.
Look at that, though, from Levan. Holds.
Perfect execution. Stays on that line, palms him up, and goes to the side. Superb arm wrestling. This is not just about power for the Georgian. He is a master arm wrestler.
Absolutely, without a doubt. The bone line connection, the roadmap has been laid out by Hermes. The question is, can it be sustained over multiple rounds?
Very calm now. Levan Saginashvili. The options and the lanes that present herself and may become available for Jerry Cadorette as the crowd here erupts one more time into the chorus of USA. Anybody would think it was a Paul Lynn match. Things going crazy.
Neil, we see all the Georgian presence. There is a great presence of the nation of Georgia in the Northeast. Great world champion arm wrestlers reside in this area. There's more Georgian flags in this crowd than there are American flags.
Absolutely incredible matchup in prospect. If Jerry Cadorette can get any kind of solid position. But from the evidence of the first round, it didn't look like Levan Saginashvili was in any mood to be lenient.
Right.
Took everything from Jerry there.
I agree. I am team strap match. Like, let's get to the strap.
Cadorette trying to box him in. Once again, that visual of Levan, Paul, is just crazy.
Look at the low setup by Levan. Nation still engaged.
Be ready. The hammer about to drop, and Levan Saginashvili looking to ride the joint of the wrist and not allow Jerry Cadorette any kind of purchase or position here. If he can land something, this place will go crazy.
Oh, yeah. All it takes is one slip,
and
one
away we go, and that's another massive attack. Levan Saginashvili with a masterclass.
Absolutely. Listen, a lot of the world thinks Levan is just brute strength and horsepower. Those of us who know he, like, as you said, master technician. He can pull in every lane. We just don't normally see him have to. This is one of those matches where we want to see him have to deal with that flop wrist press in the strap. Just got to get there.
Look at this on the replay, exactly as Paul was talking about. Riding that wrist joint again, manages to turn the palm up, rolls straight through the pronator, Paul.
Yeah.
Just turns that palm up and then executes perfectly. Doesn't rotate, stays right on the joint of the wrist, and he's capitalizing on this perfectly. This is a masterclass from the Georgian.
Total control. At the end of the day, it's about shutting down lanes and control. And this is a complete example of all of it.
Monster Michael Todd and No Limits Devon Larratt of Team West in the corner of Jerry Cadorette, but certainly Devon Larratt knows exactly the magnitude of this task, and the Georgian contingent in this place are ripping the roof off. It's going crazy in here, an atmosphere like you can't imagine. At the King of the Table 13, Atlantic City, New Jersey is the venue. For the super heavyweight championship of the world being contested, and right now the defense is on track.
Yes. We see all of the U.S. pullers in Jerry's corner. If I wasn't here right now on this microphone, that's exactly where I'd be, because I'm drawn to that. We just want to see the strap and a stop. Let's go, Jerry Cadorette.
Do you see a lane right now for Jerry, mate? If you were in his corner, what would be that advice?
At this point, anything for the strap. Anything for the strap. Ask Levan for the strap. If he doesn't want to give it to you, commit everything to the ends of even a King's move slip. If needed, get to the strap. And this is the tricky part. When you see Levan sit so low in that pseudo dad's move, it makes a slip almost impossible. It's shutting down all of the lanes.
Look at the position in the setup. The wrist of Levan Saginashvili has gone past the hand.
Completely past the thumb
and
pad.
he's just got onto the wrist join of Jerry Cadorette. This is perfect arm wrestling. Joining up underneath the thumb, he's going to roll forward, try and capture the pronator and move to the side hard, and he'll maintain that position. He won't move backwards, he won't move forwards. He'll keep directly straight and through the pronator, and from there he controls and denies the press.
Yes, we all know how great Levan's pronation is. He doesn't necessarily need to be protected or activated in this scenario. It's more about that bone line control and that center table control. Right now, I'd love to see Jerry backing out as much as possible and getting his wrist away from
He's got to try and create a lack of balance for Levan somehow and move, change the dynamic of the match. He's got to be first away, but it's easier said than done, because the other scary prospect from Levan Saginashvili is this guy is lightning quick for a big man.
Yes. This is the first step, O'Neal. This is our first rest grip. He's still coming in.
Okay. One warning.
Levan looking so comfortable right now. Not a deep breath in him. Totally relaxed.
Yes, he is. It's an ominous situation for Jerry, because right now Levan hasn't had to rev up. He's not got any fatigue into Levan's arm, and Levan is showing the world once again that he is a fabulous arm wrestler and that he reads the matches so well. His technical prowess is high level. He's the full package. This guy is the real deal.
Give me shoulder. Okay, good. Shoulder. Don't move the shoulders anymore.
Every aspect of arm wrestling, the pinnacle of power, the pinnacle of structure, magnificent technique, extremely good mentally.
Absolutely. Again, the setup looks so controlled.
Okay. No. Okay. Open, no open. It's okay. Straight. Just straight. Don't rotate, guys. Okay. Only fingers,
Jerry
without
is
wrist.
very deep in this
Without
setup.
wrist, Levan. Only fingers.
Levan supination. We need a little rotation out, a little wrist. Oh my goodness.
Oh my word.
I'll tell you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Levan Saginashvili is absolutely dominant in that position.
Amazing job in the ref script. Levan was able to get away with supination and cup in that. Hats off to him for being able to do it. But here we are, 3-0, Neil.
Great day at the moment for Cadorette fans around the world. He moves there, but he just cannot win center. Look at this on the replay from Saginashvili. Just waits there, doesn't move backwards, doesn't move forwards, collects the position, little bump to the side, rolls the pronator, done. He puts it to sleep.
Even with Jerry being able to sink in there, Levan's shoulders behind, total control, side pressure in check.
Otherworldly top-end power on display here.
Well, Neil, we got 30 seconds until the next round. If you're from the USA right now, this is the time to turn up for Jerry Cadorette. This is the time to turn up and get loud for Jerry Cadorette. We want to see a strap match.
No Limits, Levan Saginashvili, Monster Michael Todd trying to give some advice in the corner of Jerry Cadorette, but the only thing that could potentially change the dynamic is the strap. But I'm going to be honest with you, Paul, from what I've seen so far, I'm not sure it would make. The position of Levan is so very dominant, and he looks like he's got gears to move into.
Absolutely, and we saw what looked like a pseudo hook set up there, and Jerry's hook is otherworldly.
Yes.
His hook is otherworldly, and it was shut down in the middle of the table. Now's the time to get hyped. Now's the time to turn up the energy. Let's go, Jerry Cadorette.
You are looking at the pinnacle of arm wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. He is a native of the country of Georgia. His name is Levan Saginashvili, and he is a proud and humble champion. He is also an extraordinarily dominant champion. And he's putting on a masterclass here by running over Jerry Cadorette. 3-0 the score right now, and Jerry hasn't managed to get himself on the board. I think we got an infringement there. It's a foul on Cadorette. Dodged a bullet, Paul.
Yeah. Neil, you know what you just said right there? We really couldn't ask for a better champion in Levan. As you said, total class. Just a sweetheart of a human being and a dominant physical force in every aspect.
Very warm person, Levan Saginashvili. When you go to talk to this fella, he's a very humble, extremely endearing, very warm individual. Got time for everyone. Superb arm wrestler. He looks like something out of a Bond movie. Just looks incredibly intimidating. And as a person, he couldn't be further from that.
That's the problem with books and judging them by the cover, right?
That's fucking straight. Don't move. Go!
Oh, my. Wow. Second elbow foul.
Dominant performance, ladies and gentlemen. Levan Saginashvili couldn't have given it any more, but a masterclass. A masterclass.
Amazing job by Levan. Amazing support by Georgia here in the United States. It's a beautiful thing to see. I love it. I saw a couple Georgian and American flags melded together. It was super awesome. Big shout out to the country of Georgia and Levan, your world champion.